All right, let's get this show started.
Paddy Pimblett thinks he'd beat Islam Makhachev. In a recent interview with Ryan Hall on the Still Talking show, the baddie confidently stated that he has what it takes to dethrone the reigning lightweight king. While many see his claim as bold, Pimblett seems unfazed, believing his unique style and relentless energy could be his recipe to shocking the world. You can check the full interview on the Still Ryan YouTube channel, links in today's video description.
Do that. You're currently ranked 14, you know who's number one. Do you look at them now as number one and go, I'm coming for you?
Yeah, of course. I always say, people always say, oh, do you think you beat Islam Makhachev? I'm like, obviously. Think I'm going to sit? Yeah, you've got to. Do you think I'm going to sit here and go, oh no, he beat me? Then I'm not a fighter. I'm a coward.
Islam might watch this. Never know.
Someone actually asked him about me the other week, didn't he, in Abu Dhabi?
Well,
and he said, oh, if he keeps running fights, then he might get a title shot.
Well, there's something funny. If Islam watched this, what would you say to him?
I'd respect Islam. You know what I mean? He's a great champion. People will probably laugh at me for saying this, but obviously I think I'd beat him. I don't think any man on this planet that beat me ever got in a cage with him. I think I'd beat everyone. So
Islam wouldn't stand a chance if they got in a cage with you?
In my mind, no. You know what I mean?
And that's the champion. That's the mindset
I always
of a champion.
That if you think anyone in your division or anyone that you're like rivals with, anything like that, can beat you, you're in the wrong sport. Go and do footy or rugby or cricket or basketball or hockey.
You've got to have that confidence in yourself.
Where you've got a team.
Leon Edwards wants his UFC belt back. Leon lost welterweight gold to Belal Muhammad back in July, struggling with Muhammad's pressure and grappling game, leading to a unanimous decision loss. This was Leon's first defeat since late 2015. Now, after months of radio silence, Leon stated in a video released by MyProtein that he's ready to reclaim the UFC welterweight title and plans to do so in 2025.
My goal right now is to also get the belt back. I'd like to be champion again by the end of the year, next year, around this time next year. So just putting steps in place. I've lost a fight now in 9 years, so I was getting used to that feeling again. I feel like I hate losing more than I love winning. There's not much you can do now, you know, just move on from that, you put it behind you, and for me it's more about what's next and how do you get back to where you want to get to. My goal is to be two-time world champion.
Mike Perry runs into Jon Jones. Jones appeared as a guest at Mike Perry's new promotion's first event named Dirty Boxing Championship. He did this just a week after defending his UFC heavyweight title against Stipe Miocic at UFC 309. Now, Perry posted a video of his interactions with Bones, as well as former UFC fighter Ben Rothwell.
Yeah. Let's do it! No, second.
Hey, you're killing it, bro.
I love it. So well, bro. My brother right there. You know, I think about doing this type of stuff when I was out fighting. And watch you over there, bro. You didn't miss a beat. You didn't stutter. You were bending when you were talking about it. I kept it really short. It was perfect. I was afraid all night long. I'm like, I don't know if I'd rather ride or talk. I can tell that you were practicing, bro. But you did it extremely. Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I bet you some shit like that, bro. I was like, yeah, we go. You know, we're fighters, dude. I don't want to get something like you hit a thing on that head and put it and it's easier. It's really easier to talk. I'd rather talk. Yeah. You gotta know, bro. Might be hard. You know, you're a real thing. All right. Yeah!
Chris Weidman reacts to the UFC denying him a show purse. Weidman was scheduled to face Eric Anders at UFC 309. However, just hours before the bout, Anders withdrew after suffering from food poisoning. Now, during a recent appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, Weidman discussed not getting paid for the fight and argued that he should be compensated even if his opponent withdraws, since he did show up ready to fight.
My show money is my win money. I have guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So that was my point. I showed up.
Yeah.
You guys had that on the budget sheet to begin with. You guys had a great night. Why do you guys keep that money and I don't? That was my thought. Their thoughts were, listen, this happens on like 40% of the cards. And if we pay people to not fight, like they just want to be consistent on what they do in those situations. And that's what I think they decided to do consistently for their business.
Yeah.
And,
but Anders isn't getting paid. You're getting paid. So it's not like you could say, oh, this sets a precedent that, hey, you pull out, you're getting paid, right? It's the guy who didn't pull out is the one who's getting paid. The other guy's not getting anything.
Yeah. But well, I don't know what's going on with Anders and his payment.
Right.
But like I know the Wonder Boy one was pretty.
Yeah.
was pretty public on what happened there, and he ended up getting some money.
Conor McGregor issues a statement with new info on the sexual assault case. This past Friday, a 12-day trial concluded with the jury finding McGregor liable for sexually assaulting Nikita Hand after a night of partying in December of 2018. The jury's verdict included damages of approximately $250,000 that was awarded to Hand. Now McGregor's released a statement saying, "People want to hear from me. I needed time. I know I made mistakes. 6 years ago, I should have never responded to her outreaches. I should have shut the party down. I should never have stepped out on the woman I love the most in the world. That's all on me. As much as I regret it, everything that happened that night was consensual, and all the witnesses present swore to that under oath. I have instructed my legal team to appeal the decision. I can't go back, and I will move forward. I'm beyond grateful to my family and friends and supporters all over the world who have stayed by my side. That's it. No more. Getting back to the gym. The fight game awaits." Here's how fight fans reacted to McGregor's statement. So this is the tweet that won't get deleted like the others, and it's not the first time you cheated on the love of your life. Also, James being found not guilty isn't the win you claim, as he was lying and covering for you. Good luck running for president of Ireland. All the Yanks will be supporting you. I should never stepped out on the woman I love the most in the world. Bruh, there's videos of you with different chicks all over the internet. I guess this begs the question, how many other times have you stepped out on your wife? You've publicly cheated several times since then. Must have been some good Colombian marching powder. It's not a coincidence. This comes at the same time you want to run for president and fix the country. Stay strong and in peace. Keep doing great things. Please sober up. There's some news on Nick Diaz's recent troubles. Diaz recently got fans talking about him when footage emerged of Nick by himself, shirtless in public, trying to light a random piece of grass on fire ahead of his MMA return against Vicente Luque on December 7th. Shortly after, the fight was scrapped. Now, an issue's come up regarding the Stockton native's romantic life. In a video posted by his friend on YouTube, the MMA icon said, "Bro, we did. That's why I've been drinking so much lately. Like, I don't need to drink like that. I've been drinking like that because I can't get away from her. I'm just stuck, and I've got to deal with people too, and her. So I can't stand her when I'm sober around people, and I'm like freaking out." Nick's girlfriend later posted a cryptic message to Instagram stories suggesting that Diaz may be struggling with drug addiction. She wrote, "Drug addiction doesn't last forever. You either find sobriety or it takes your life." Nick's friend also shared his take on the entire situation, venting his frustration with Nick's girlfriend Kay, who posted the viral video that shined the spotlight on all of them. What's really made me put out this video that this girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, put out of him lighting whatever on fire, and it infuriated me. I texted her, said, "Did you fucking put this out there?" She said, "Yes." Why would you do that? There's only one motive you would do something like that, and that's just to humiliate and make somebody look like a fucking fool. The friend also confirmed that Nick is going through some serious struggles right now. He continued, "So the reason why I haven't put out any Nick Diaz footage is because obviously Nick doesn't appear to be doing so well. I've spoken to him 2 weeks ago and things don't look good." Former MMA fighter Joe Riggs also recently shared concerning information regarding Nick's addiction, suggesting Nick is addicted to meth.
I know some personal things about Nick right now. I don't know how this is possible.
Bad?
Yeah. Like he just stopped he was addicted.
Like, do we know, or do we just, is it just?
I mean, you see,
we don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
How do you do?
Because I've seen him, well, again, I didn't hear right from his mouth. I mean, heard from.
So it could be a rumor.
If it's not, it's because Nick doesn't have any money, nothing. He has nothing. And that's sad.
Time for today's top memes. Third place was posted by Morph Memes. Second place was posted by Helter. The top pick was posted by Robert.
Dream?
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
Joe Rogan, Dana White. What's Dana White's dream?
Did you just think that was Joe Rogan?
I totally did.
She just called me f***ing Joe Rogan. You thought I was f***ing Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I thought you were Joe
was
Rogan.
bald before Joe was ever bald.
Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.